Hello anyone, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where it is still Lysithia's birthday. So let's give her some flowers. Flowers for Lysithia. Great. So we're heading straight into the mission, pretty much. I am going to sort out some certifications. Hubie, can you be a Dark Knight yet? Apparently not. Is this because you can't ride? Boo, Hubert. Bernadetta, how are you doing? Still no. Marianne. Ah. That's fun. But no. Well, you would also be very good as a holy knight. Good grief. Shame you're nowhere near those things. So we'll make you a Gramarye for now. Whoa, that outfit looks cool on her. Loving that. Way nicer than Lysithia's colour scheme for it. But we'll make her a Gramarye, and maybe I'll work towards Holy Knight in another playthrough. Lysithia, you're already... Huh? Why are you showing up as a warlock? Oh, that's because I'm looking at the wrong thing. My bad! Raphael, you're already on Master, aren't you? Yep. Petra, you're on Advanced, but you can't do anything on Master. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot else I can really do right now. Unless Byleth can be anything better. So that might be fun for Byleth, but the one I ever clipped is better, so we'll avoid that for now. And Edelgard. Yeah, you can't even do any of them. Anyway, ranting over, mission time. Well, I'll check I haven't got any more supports, which of course I have. Oh boy. Oh, this one!
Hi, Raphael. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Sure is. Staring up at the sky on a clear day always reminds me of my hometown.
What was it like there?
Let's see. Well, it's a real calm and peaceful place. Big, clear skies, too. Just like this. It's full of friendly people and delicious food. Talking about it makes me want to go back.
Yeah, it's a shame we're stuck fighting in this war.
Right? I wonder what my little sis is up to. She's probably grown so much by now. I haven't seen her since I came back to Garrick Mach. She probably wouldn't even recognize me anymore.
Hasn't been that long, has it?
I'll bet she would. How could she possibly forget such a such a terrific big brother? There's no way.
You really think so? That's a relief. All this relief's making me hungry. Want to head to the dining hall?
Oh, actually, we can eat here. I cooked something up for us today.
Oh yeah? I won't say no to that.
I heard you really like meat, so, here you go. It's my first time cooking something like this. I can at least guarantee it isn't poisoned.
Meat? That's my favorite! I'd probably eat it even if it was poisoned.
Raphael, are you okay? I mean, just from reading that I can fairly safely say that no, he's not, but, you know.
Is it, good?
That was amazing!
Really? You like it?
So tender, so juicy, so full of flavor. It was practically falling off the bone. The flavor was so rich and sweet. Wait, how can meat be sweet?
Is sweet bad? I thought it was pretty tasty myself.
No. It was delicious. I couldn't believe it. I'd eat more fruits and vegetables if they were this good. If all food tasted like this, I just don't know what I'd do with myself.
Well, if you like it, I wouldn't mind, making more. Whenever you want, really.
Really? That would be great. We gotta get this war over with so you can have more time to cook.
You know, I'd actually like that.
Weird camera angle to finish on, but okay. I do quite like those two together. Oh wait, A+. Oh, that's what that is, okay. You're her first A support. I kind of hope that they end up together. Right, this will be one I've seen as well.
Standing tall, I see.
Edelgard, hello. What do you think of this horse? An equine marvel, no?
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Look how intelligent he is. You can see it in his face. Certainly much smarter than your horse.
Why is this a competition?
Oh, what a lovely bloom.
Behold, Edelgard. Do you see this blood-red bloom? This is much more impressive than the pale little sprigs you have there. And as I'm sure you know, redness symbolizes courage and strength.
Ferdy, take a look at the two of you and see who's wearing more red. Because you're not winning that one.
Ferdinand, stop. I can't believe you're wasting my time with a petty one-sided rivalry.
What are you complaining about? You told me not to publish my pamphlet, and I complied.
I've had enough of your foolish antics. Very well. I will grant you the duel you so desperately desire. But when I win, you must forfeit the right to bother me with your ridiculousness. Forever. Do we have a deal?
Ah, so you'll fight me after all? Wonderful. To battle, then! All right, Edelgard. Have at me!
As you wish. Ha!
Ugh. It only took you one blow? How?
I can't afford to hold back against an opponent like you. I led with my fastest, strongest strike.
Fastest and strongest? You're just flattering me. I have been defeated. Utterly. I cannot believe I was foolish enough to challenge such a plainly superior opponent.
The difference in our skill level is not so great as all that. If you had taken the first strike, you might have won. That's why I didn't give you the chance.
I do not think talent is what separates us so much as readiness. I had not the faintest idea of what to expect from a real duel. I was playing, but you were not. That such an ill-prepared noble would think to challenge you? It is laughable.
Ferdinand.
Right, now we're doing the mission. So, absorbing the Alliance brings the Empire one step closer. Black Eagle Strike Force return to Garreg Mach to plans invasion of the kingdom, unaware of an enemy lurking in the shadows. Because of course, there's always enemies lurking in the shadows. Every time.
Following the Alliance's defeat, the Black Eagle Strike Force prepares to invade the kingdom. But the kingdom's new allies, the Knights of Seiros, begin to make an advance of their own. After appearing in Aelel, the Valley of Torment, and following the border south, the Knights of Seiros openly march to recapture the monastery at Garreg Mach.
I'm not ready. Don't make me fight Setith. I love Setith. Oh. He's such a good man. Leave him alone.
Raid from the north. Their flag bears the symbol of the Knights of Seiros. One of our troops has already intercepted them. Your Majesty, please give us your orders.
From the north? Interesting. Could it be they journeyed through Aelel, the Valley of Torment? Is the Archbishop among the enemy ranks? If so, focus our attacks on her first.
Understood.
I'd be surprised if she is.
Garreg Mach inside and out. They can come and go as they please. It would have been best if we had detected them sooner, but that can't be helped. Professor, we must hurry and intercept them ourselves. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Huh. The battle looks to be rather cumbersome. We are still guarding all of Garreg Mach, but there are undoubtedly numerous secret passages and magic traps. There is still much about this place that we do not know. It is quite possible they will attack from a location we cannot anticipate.
I must head out first to give my orders. I'll meet up with you soon. Call for General Randolph and General Ladislava. Hurry!
It feels like only yesterday we called this place our home.
Seteth.
We must show these fools the error of their ways. They shall pay for the sin of invading Garreg Mach.
I missed him.
Oh, but the professor is fighting alongside our foe. The same one who saved my life.
That is true. Though I find forgiveness difficult, we do owe that wayward soul a debt. However, the fact remains that because of the professor, Rhea has long been tormented. To think that the vessel of the goddess, entrusted with the sword of the creator, could go on to... it angers me to even think of it.
It angers me too, Seteth, but game's got a game.
All that has happened has changed Rhea. I imagine it has changed the professor as well. Even if we prevail, I doubt that the church can ever fully return to the way it once was.
Brother?
Dear Flame, I only brought you with me because you were so insistent. Still, no matter what happens, you must not go near the front lines.
She's gonna do it, isn't she?
If something were to happen to you, it would utterly destroy me. You are my reason for breathing. Do you understand?
I love them.
I understand. If something were to happen to you, it would break my heart. I could not go on either. I cannot help but wonder if there is a way to end this without fighting the professor.
I wish. Is there? Because if there is, then please tell me, game. Because I'm not okay with this. Right, let's see what we've got. Other than sadness. Okay, so we have to defeat all enemy commanders. You're a generic. Generic people. Oh, Eloise. Oh, Seteth. And Shamir. I don't really know anything about Shamir, I don't know why I'm so bothered. So Flame isn't here yet, but I believe we do have to fight her. You guys could be difficult. Well, here we go, I guess. Time to break my own heart again.
Our surprise attack on Garreg Mach was a success. Now we just need to break through past this point.
Lady Rhea and Catherine are holding back most of the Empire's army, thereby leaving us, the Expeditionary Force, free to recapture the monastery.
Thanks for the exposition, guys.
Our enemies have followed us even here. How unfortunate.
So are we fighting the church before we fight the kingdom? Because I did not see that coming.
Your Majesty, the enemy's movement is suspicious. They may have some tactic in mind.
If so, then let's face them without delay. Form defensive lines and hold them to the death. Strike down all who approach.
Their troop composition is also strange. I would bet that they are concealing additional soldiers.
Great! So I can't let them capture there. If they get a door key, they can get through there. Anywhere else I can't let them be? That seems to be it so far. So...
Leave it to me. Sorry it's gotta be like this.
Understood.
Let's make this quick. You lost that one. I will prevail.
Did I just destroy the...
More fighting.
That was not what I wanted to do.
I must keep going.
For the Empire! What's my strategy?
Yeah, you guys can move forward a bit.
I do this for all of us.
I'll cut a bloody path. I'm awake. The enemy is transporting large quantities of flammable material into the woods.
Oh, good.
They clearly intend to attack us with fire. We should do all we can to prevent it.
Troops waiting in the woods to ambush? We must avoid any suspicious areas as we advance.
Right, so we need to get rid of Shamir and Alois, but that's going to be difficult.
No time to slow down. Each battle a victory. Shouldn't strain myself. Now there's a way forward.
Now!
Come at me, so that...
How much of this can you take? It doesn't matter. We will be reclaiming Garreg Mach.
Okay, Shamir coming towards me is a lot more helpful for the goal of killing Shamir. That's helpful. Oh, we actually did kill her as well.
I knew it. Shouldn't have let emotion get in the way.
Oh. But yeah, that's what I mean by we didn't kill Nadir, because that didn't happen, but no. And I'd feel worse if I knew anything about Shamir, but I don't feel good.
Shamir, no! I will avenge you.
Okay. So now we need some people down that way as quickly as possible. Because we've got to get rid of Alois as well. Again, I don't like to do it, but it's what's got to be done. Oh. Oops.
Leave it to me.
Proceed carefully.
I'm awake. I'll cut a bloody path.
I will prevail.
That's not worth it.
Shouldn't strain myself.
That's more like it.
I found.
Amazing! I'll do my best.
Game? Game, are you okay?
The time is now.
Oh.
As long as we stand here, you shall not pass.
That was an awkward pause. Darn it. Yuritsa's an absolute tank. They all love hitting him, don't they?
What's my strategy? All is going to plan. There's still... More fighting. I'm a...
Did you think I'd let you go?
Again, I'm not talking because I'm stressed by this battle. Like, there is so much going on here.
Understood.
For the Empire. Your death is not in vain.
No chance. Am I...
Let's make this quick.
You fiend, bearing ill will against the goddess. This place will be your grave.
Hopefully this isn't the fire attack yet. That's not good.
Maybe...
No. That's definitely a bad.
You're weak.
No. Ooh, this round could have caused me some big issues. I'm losing more healers than I would like.
There's more to be done.
I'll take.
Is this the final act? I won, didn't I? I won.
So stressful.
Impressive as always. I will not die yet.
Still in it. That's another one.
Let's keep up the pace.
child.
I can't protect you like I promised. I have to kill you and bury you with my own hands. I can't believe you would try to kill Lady Rhea. Gerald must be turning in his grave.
Yeah, thanks, Eloise. Just guilt trip me even more than I already am, why don't you?
It won't be in vain. You lost that one.
Nice job, guys.
That's it.
Thanks, Yuritsa. So glad I got him before getting to this battle. That's not ideal.
Gerald, I did it. I protected the monastery.
Oh, that makes me sad. I hate this hacking route.
Our enemy's plan is in ruins. Still, we must tread carefully.
Yeah, I get it.
It's done.
Oh, so much stress. Oh, Marianne, well done for surviving that. I hope Flame doesn't have a door key. But based on where she is, I must assume that she does. Which would suck.
I won't run. This is for
So
the
glad I
best,
got to go first there.
Another victory.
Okay, that's so bad. No, it's going to be easier to send him over there when I can.
This makes me terribly sad, but this is my duty, to which I must be true.
Oh, when did Flame get so powerful the one time I can't use her?
I will not die yet.
For Her Majesty!
Man, you cannot do much damage on her, can you?
Leave it to me. Can't afford to lose.
Trespassing on holy ground is a grave sin indeed. You must atone for it with your life.
Oh, I don't want to kill Satif. Now he's on a flipping heal space, isn't he? Oh dear. I'm sorry.
Father, please forgive me. I am returning to Mother now, before you do.
No.
Flame! Please, no! No!
No. Did I actually kill her? I read a thing that said she teleported away, but... oh no. I mean, to be fair, we didn't see her do the slow motion die thing, it zoomed out before she did that. So please say she's alive. I can't cope if we actually killed Flame in front of Setif. Oh no! I'm genuinely so devastated by that thought. I'm so upset! Oh, I hate this. I'm not crying, but I'm pretty close to it. Oh. But she did say she was returning to Mother, so maybe she is dead, I don't know. I'm so sad. Okay, I need more firepower, so I'm probably gonna have to wait until I can get Lysithea down here. If that is the case, then I will cut away until I'm ready. Okay, we're all in place. You know what? Just to hurt myself more.
I have lived many years. Yet, there was still more I wished to do.
I didn't even get the he's dying noise.
We fought them off. Good work, everyone.
Are they dead then?
We've repelled the principal force of the Knights and defended Garreg Mach.
You said that like I'm meant to be happy about it, and I'm not. No. That was horrible.
Hubert, I require a damage report at once.
Yes, Your Majesty. We will have to make inquiries about the status of the main army.
Indeed.
Sedith.
After all, it seems they had Rhea and Catherine fighting on their side.
I'm so sad. I made him watch Flame die and then killed him. Oh. This is the guilt episode.
Lady Rhea, I am afraid I must report that we lost Sedith and Flame. We were able to make a clean sweep of those who came to attack us. The unit that invaded the monastery has been completely driven away. A bitter disappointment. I fear we can do nothing but retreat for now.
Sedith. Flame. First my mother, and now those two have been stolen away as well? Must you take everything from me?
Oh, she's mad.
Lady Rhea.
I mean, I'm mad right now too, but...
No amount of repentance will bring your wretched soul salvation.
Again, I did kind of choose this. No matter how much I hate that I did.
You will be chained to the Valley of Torment. Eternally walk the desert until the skin rots from your bones. I will ensure that you pay for your sins, Professor!
Great!
In the name of the Nabatans, I swear it!
Who or what are the Nabateans? Also, Catherine must be having fun standing there watching that.
Your Majesty, I am so sorry.
Oh, what happened to him?
Silence. We must tend to your wounds.
It will do no good. I can't be saved. You must know that.
Oh.
Vladislava has also passed.
Oh.
The enemy has withdrawn. You are safe now.
Surprisingly undramatic way to kill off two named characters we were meant to care about.
Understood. Good work.
But okay then.
Another loss on my watch. As more blood wets my feet, they grow heavier with each step.
And that's why you shouldn't have started a war, Edelgard.
Remorse, resentment, despair. I have dispensed with all such things to come this far.
Wish I could.
And we must keep moving forward.
Hubert, tell me the status of the enemy.
The battle has ended in a draw with severe injuries on both sides. Some known commanders have been slain. The most worthy of mention among the dead was the second in command to Rhea herself, Sedith.
No.
With the death of Alois, the Knights of Seros have taken a huge blow as well. Garreg Mach has not taken much damage, and so it would not be out of line to claim it as a victory for us.
Yes, we'll call that a victory. Although, I'm sure they will say the same.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I'm so sad about Sedith.
What a terrible opponent that was! Why is the church always like this? How am I supposed to train for that? It was way too scary.
When I saw the enemy enter Garreg Mach, I prepared myself mentally for death. I thought it would be a fine time to die, but I suppose it wasn't quite the time after all.
Our luck was good to have grabbed victory. The church has great strength. We must not have grief, but must keep fighting. Can we be fighting now?
This was certainly a momentous victory. We lost a lot, but we also gained a lot. Certain lords in the kingdom have examined the situation again and decided to join our cause, changing their fealty based on just one battle. They are all a disgrace to the nobility.
Today, our enemy held many faces I knew well. If we must fight to the death with that kind of opponent, what will become of this world?
I'm with you on this one, Dorothea.
There's no stopping me. I'm ready to go strike the kingdom here and now. Everyone must see that we can easily unite Fodlan, don't you think?
Excellent job, everyone. The battle is over now. While we have sustained heavy losses, our foe has suffered far more.
Although not exactly as planned, a win is a win. It may be safe to say that there will be no more obstacles on our way to the next battle.
We will break through the Tailtean Plains and then set course for Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. The final chapter of our fight with the kingdom and the church is close at hand.
Yeah, she's not kidding. We are getting close to the end. Thank everything. And we're on chapter 16 out of 18 now. And I'm so ready for this to be over. I can't believe I had to kill Setith.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Lone Moon. Lady of Deceit. After a narrow victory over the Knights of Seros at Garreg Mach, the Black Eagle Strike Force hopes to secure a route to Ferdiad, the kingdom capital.
Appropriate that no one in that picture looked happy. I'm sure not happy either. Oh, I'm so hecking mad! Excuse me while I cry.
The time has finally come to invade the kingdom capital. Or so I declared. In truth, we'll be advancing to a different location. Only you and the rest of the Black Eagle Strike Force can know. Please bear that in mind.
Why? Sure, I guess.
Seems you've already anticipated our intentions, Professor. Well done.
I really haven't, but I don't care anymore.
Before Ferdiad, we must take Aryan Road, which lies near the border between the Empire and the Kingdom. As a city on the boundary of the two territories, it must be taken at once.
There are many mages within Aryan Road. We will also face Cornelia, a general of the kingdom.
Wasn't she on our side? I swear that she was on our side in, like, all of the post-war preview thingy-mabobbies. This seems random.
We must also contend with Rodrigue, the head of House Fraldarius, as well as his troops.
We're gonna come across Felix then.
Once we defeat them, Aryan Road will be ours.
I hear Cornelia has a suspicious magic weapon at her disposal.
Great.
We must attack before the enemy can respond with defensive measures.
Oh yeah, didn't they say during his paralogue that we got a special weapon? I swear they never gave us a special weapon. You've cheated me out of my special weapon game. Unless you had to save all the mages for that, but then why would they say we got one anyway?
That is why we are preparing an assault before even our allies are aware. Even within our ranks, there is no way to know with certainty that there is not a rat among us who would leak such information.
Yeah, I guess.
When Aryan Road falls, we'll focus on striking Ferdiad from both the south and the east. The deeper we carve our way into kingdom and church territory, the more favorable our position.
I'm glad Lonku's on my lap again.
As ever, I'm counting on you, my teacher.
I love my boy. He's making me feel better. Although I don't think that's possible because I feel terrible. I'm an awful person. Oh. Sure, let's go sing.
Yeah! I'll sing so loud that my voice is gonna reach the sky!
Music speaks to the heart. It's more powerful than any weapon.
Let's have a tea party with Yuritsa, but before I do that, I've just got to do a thing, so be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, but somebody, Longku Fire Emblems, decided it would be a fun idea to drool all over my laptop, so I had to go clean that up before anything bad happened. You daft boy. Right, tea with Yuritsa, I guess. I have a lot of these. Let's just go with this.
What do you want? What a fine fragrance. Thank you.
Longku, stop headbutting the microphone. Ridiculous animal. Alright, let's see what he wants to talk about. Monastery rules, the last battle, gifts you'd like to receive. Battle.
Course.
Seems like his kind of thing.
Yes.
Books, heart racing memories, view from the bridge. Heart racing memories?
I disagree.
Okay. You seem well, dining partners, the last battle.
Course. This is a questionable pastime.
Yeah. Comment?
I disagree.
No.
Thank
Okay then. Well, that was a thing. Very curious about his supports. Oh, speaking of which. Here we go, I guess.
What's the matter? Not hungry?
What is that?
I am partaking in some sweet delights. Is there a problem?
No. You have a sweet tooth?
Yes. I am a person too. What I eat is nobody's business but my own.
His voice is so wild.
If you need something, spit it out. My ice cream is melting.
This is not what I expected from him, but I kind of love it. Join me for training, I guess?
Perhaps after I finish devouring this treat.
Why is Yuritsa so relatable all of a sudden? Are you really the Death Knight?
I am. And I am not. At the moment, I am Yuritsa von Hrim. The Emperor and the army know me only as the Death Knight. But he is merely an illusion. A demon who resides in my heart. He is not me. Not who I am at my core.
So you don't want to be the Death Knight?
He thrives and feasts upon blood, death, suffering. So while I sit here eating, I prefer to just be myself. Yuritsa, I would like to be who I truly am. I am incapable of enjoying my dessert with you gawking at me like that.
I mean, yeah, you guys can't see my face right now, but I'm aware I'm pulling an interesting expression because, okay? Did not see this coming.
I have no further words for you. Go.
Would love to see more of his stuff. Wow, he likes ice cream. Quality commentary by Byleth there. I would love to see more of that, because I'm super curious. Wonder if I'll even have enough battles left to get them, though. I'll have to start making him my adjunct, I guess. Oh sweet, she got her new unique class.
Challenge begets victory.
That's a cool outfit. Anyway, moving on quickly. Just double check all of these. Okay, so nothing. Well, it's time to explore anyway, I guess. Tempting to go up a level so I can put more adjuncts on, but then I also can't be bothered. Clearly I'm doing well here. Anyway, I really wonder if I'll be able to recruit Yuritsa on my blue route, because it's pretty obvious by now that him and Mercedes have something going on. I can't be bothered trying to explain it when I don't entirely know, but, you know. Right.
I've been informed of the surprise attack. That information could be devastating were the enemy to find out. It moves me to know I've been trusted with it. Edelgard and those within the army, they really do trust me. Initially, I had my own motives for joining the Black Eagle Strike Force. But now, all I want is to support Edelgard.
Well, there's another one for Hubert's party. Everyone hecking loves Edelgard. Except for me, apparently.
Hello.
What? Randolph has fallen. He was a good person. It's a shame.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see his sister, aren't we?
When someone close to you dies, you really feel the horrors of war. Please watch out for yourself.
I'm doing my best.
Oh, driving back the Knights of Seros is a big deal for the Imperial Army. Defeating the Alliance was hugely exciting, but this victory will probably just add to your reputation. Now, if you could only sway the loyalties of the Kingdom's lords. Is it even possible?
Probably not. Let's do some motivating, I guess.
When the three of us sit together like this at the table...
Let me guess, we look as though we're plotting something wicked. You realize you're mostly to blame for that.
I assumed they'd have unique dialogue. That was actually quite fun. The more I do this, the more I like Hubert. It's kind of a problem.
Professor, I have excitement in my heart for secret tactics. I enjoy attacks that are surprising.
Because it's like hunting?
Yes. Hunting is doing surprise attacks on prey. Surprise attacks are safe with friends. Fewer injuries. That is a wonderful thing. I have no liking for the thought of losing anyone.
Me neither. Right, where's everyone else? On this miserable, miserable run I'm doing.
Yes. Destroying Seteth is a big achievement. But as long as the Archbishop remains in good health, we must remain vigilant.
Stop reminding me!
One day they'll probably try to surprise attack us again. We have to attack them first.
Ugh, this sucks.
Soon we'll assault Ferdiad, the kingdom's capital. This will be one for the history books.
Oh, caught the controller on my sleeve
Our
there.
enemy won't hold anything back. I'm quivering with excitement at the very thought of it.
Glad someone is. Your performance is a bit stilted.
Is it? I thought I sounded quite sincere. In any case, let's do our best. We're coming for you, Ferdiad. And so on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that seems a lot more martial than I'm used to from you.
Professor! How about that?
Who's by the amiibo gazebo?
Next up is the kingdom's capital. We're coming for you.
What's wrong? Was that too much? Maybe it was too dramatic.
Or I didn't yell it loud enough.
Great.
What do you think? Next we'll be headed to the kingdom capital of Ferdiad to begin the invasion, right? I wonder if we can defeat the Tempest King. We have to.
The Tempest King is a fun title.
Right. That was an unexpectedly fierce battle. The Knights of Seiros were tough opponents. If the Archbishop had been there, we would have been in trouble. If it hadn't been for the efforts of the main force, who even knows?
Who even knows indeed.
Dimitri, the King of Fargus. He despises Edelgard and everything she stands for. I am of the opinion that a man seized by such strong feelings is not fit to be king. It is a sad situation, really.
You don't have to tell me. Kings are people too, you
If
know.
he cannot suppress his emotions to make reasoned decisions, he should abdicate.
I still like Dimitri more than I like you.
At any rate, I find it hard to imagine that Dimitri could defeat Edelgard.
And I look forward to when I'm able to do that.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Between Garreg Mach and Ferdiad stretch the plains of... That's the site of the ancient battle where Nemesis, the King of Liberation, fought the prophet Seiros.
So we're gonna fight there.
If our forces end up fighting our enemies there, it'll be a clash passed down through the ages.
I presume it's gonna end up being Rhea versus Byleth. Again, Seiros and person who has this sword.
All right, off to the kingdom's capital we go. What's the matter? Should I not be excited? I can't help it. Everyone's got to have something to look forward to.
So have they not told him? Given that he thinks that we're off to the kingdom capital.
Say now. Here's my thought.
Anyway.
Right.
What do you require? Farewell.
Hi there.
Professor?
Everything is ugh.
The old general who serves the Rowe family in Aryan Road is known for being a curmudgeon.
Oh, that guy. I just edited the episode that he's in on Claude's
Even
Route.
if we invited him to join our side, he probably just wouldn't respond.
Great. That's always reassuring.
The Knights of Seiros. They certainly know how to inflict pain. However, the demon within me will be satiated only by fighting you.
Okay. That's great and all. Where is it? I have way too many of these things. Dear Lord. I thought I was doing okay with these at one point, but...
That is mine. The knights
Okay,
of
I'm
Demas-
really trying to farm for supports with this guy because I'm so curious. Oh, have tea with me, Yuritsa. Darn you.
The knight, the demon.
Oh, you have a sweet tooth.
My
Horseback
I'll
riding? Okay.
My gratitude.
Yeah! Okay, so I presume I won't be able to do that today? No, okay. Well, at least we're ready. Oh boy. I'm sorry, your brother also got a weird Fire Emblem 3 Houses off-screen death. Well, kind of on-screen, but we didn't see it actually happening.
My brother fought proudly to the end, and died an honorable death. He said something to me before the battle, that he was entrusting his dream to me. I'm gonna see this battle through to the end. I'm gonna fight for my brother.
Well, I'm glad that you seem to be kind of coping, even if it's slightly scary. Right. Where's Dorothea? All the way up there. Okay.
I heard that Randolph died in battle guarding Garreg Mach. We knew each other for, wow, more than 5 years. My chest feels tight. Think about it. There's no end in sight to the fighting. I might be next. Any of us could be.
Yeah, you're not wrong. We'll make it through together.
Together, eh? That sounds like one of Sylvain's old pickup lines. But, yes. Let's get through this war together.
Yeah. I wonder what you'd think of me now. Hey, Dad. Sadness. It's been a while since bad counselling. Let's go do that again. Growing out my hair wasn't intentional, busy with other things. Hurts that people think I grew my hair out to be fashionable. Looks good on you? Oh. Great. Ferdinand. Yay.
I dedicated my life to serving the church. However, now, all that comes from the church is talk of spilling blood.
Yeah, Ray's gone a bit crazy.
Now that we've even lost Seteth, the possibility of the church returning to its former power is slim.
Well, it's certainly not going to reform to its former... I can't even talk, I'm so mad. It's not going to return to its former sanity without Seteth.
Today, I came to beg the goddess to grant me leave to quit my position. From tomorrow, I live by my own values.
Okay. Weird conversation.
No. Even though we're denying the doctrine and fighting the knights, I keep praying to the goddess. When I think about those who have fallen in battle, I have no choice but to pray. The goddess of the church may be a fallacy, but I'm sure she still exists in some form. I'm weak. I would be nothing without her.
I like you, Marianne. I hope you get a good ending.
Need something?
Okay, so I've maxed out 2 of them. You're probably the next most helpful.
You're all set. This one? You're all... This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set. This one?
Let's finish her off, I guess.
You're all set.
Even if I just
See you again
killed
soon.
her. Because I'm an awful, awful person. Man, I hate this route. Oh, I can go to a support. Hey! I love that I assumed this would take forever, but it literally just took me fast travelling a couple of times.
Lord Yuritsa? I believe he used to be a professor at the Officers' Academy. It was also my understanding that he was personally recommended by Lord Arundel himself, landing him a position as a sword instructor.
Whatever the case is, behind that mask of death, there's an emptiness, a void. This is probably just a rumor, but I heard he was found and taken in by Her Majesty herself. Supposedly, he's the heir of the Hrim family, but I also heard he's only a distant relative who was adopted. He sure is mysterious.
That guy has the softest voice. He's so quiet.
You've been asking around about me.
Sure.
It matters not to me, one way or the other. Do you want to know of my past?
Yes, clearly. I do.
Why? Friend or foe? That's what you're trying to determine.
Nope, I'm just really curious about the plot.
But you won't find answers merely with words. There is only one path forward. Raise your sword if you have the nerve. Raise it and fight me. If you want to know my heart, know my sword.
Pretty amusing pickup line there. I must fight you?
It's only to spar. Nobody will be slain. I cannot kill you yet. The Death Knight knows that very well.
Kinda creepy that he talks about the Death Knight in the third person.
I've been told to refrain from killing you until the war has ended.
Oh, only until then. How generous. Tell me more.
I came to an understanding with the Emperor herself and agreed to do her bidding. The young Emperor discovered me long ago, though back then she was still a princess. Ultimately, it was she who erased my past. She placed me into a family that was disintegrating, that I might be their heir.
Your past, you say?
Indeed. My past. My crimes for killing a useless man and his kin. To survive, the Death Knight must spill blood. Left to his own devices, he would kill innocent passers-by. Through the Emperor's grace, he was allowed hunting grounds. That is why, to this day, I follow her. I am not yet ready to yield such fertile hunting grounds. Nor am I ready to truly fight you.
Again, I am pulling an interesting face right now.
Of course, were I not here to hold him back, he would cut you down without hesitation. As for me, I too... never mind. If you've no intention of fighting, then be gone. Perhaps it is he who is to blame, but I feel oddly when I look at you.
You falling in love with me, Yuritsa? Well, he's not okay. I mean, this is fascinating. But the man is not okay. Right, I have more sports to do. No! Wrong button! I need to go talk to everyone. Lindy.
That reminds...
You must know about the Western Church in the Kingdom and the Eastern Church in the Alliance. But you probably don't know about the Southern Church.
Oh, another one.
It used to exist a long time ago in Enbar. About 120 years ago, they had a massive insurrection. The bishop of the Southern Church who participated was exiled by the furious Emperor. After that, the Empire reconciled with the Central Church, but relations continued to be strained. That history has probably laid the groundwork for the current antagonism among the Empire's citizens.
Yeah, probably. See, that's fascinating. I love knowing more about the different branches of the church.
There are stories of heroes' relics 1,000 years ago, of which we have no real evidence today. So many, in fact, that I'm led to wonder if those relics are nothing more than legends. Especially since we know of relics like those passed down in the families of the 10 Fodlan elites.
Okay. Is anyone over there? Yes, I suppose I ought to do that first.
Hey, you. I've got a dream, you know. I don't know if it'll come true, but it's nice to hope. Remember when I went to Bridget with Petra? I drew a picture of some of the flowers I saw there.
I wonder if she still says this if you haven't done that paralogue.
Next time, I want to go even farther. Maybe Dagda. Maybe even past that. I want to fill a whole book with drawings of the biggest plants I see. And the carnivorous ones especially. Oh, I hope I get the chance.
I hope you do too. I like Bernie. She's pretty fun. This place feels so empty.
This was a trying month, but we did manage to hold Garreg Mach. If only just. The power of Seteth in Flame was certainly a sight to behold. The Archbishop's supporters were strong, but with this victory, we have all but cornered the Church of Seros and its knights. The goddess above shall give way to the darkness that has long dwelled below. I have a request for you.
Yeah, whatever. Great. I wonder if that'll be, the dark one that I've been trying to get hold of. Who knows?
Professor, halt! Don't come in here.
Hasn't this happened before?
I thought I told you to forget about that. There's something I don't want you to see.
Is it a portrait?
So, you know about it. Yes, it's a portrait of you. I painted it myself.
Did not know this.
Quite disgraceful. I did a terrible job with it, and it looks nothing like you.
Thank you.
I'm happy that you appreciate my efforts, but please don't touch that door.
Can I touch the door? I want to touch the door! Boo! Right, have I spoken to everyone? In which case, I guess I'll train up a bit.
Tell me something.
Think I'm ready, time to have a nickname. You have one, but it's too scary to say out loud. Keep working hard, a nickname should come up naturally. You'll eventually earn one. You're not demotivated, I can afford to give you the answer I really want to give you. Ignatz. I miss him. Loud sighing noises.
Okay. Looks like it's finished.
Now to keep polishing my...
Right. you now have a 7% chance. That's something, I suppose. Interesting that you don't need a Dark Seal to be a Dark Knight. Didn't particularly think of that. Wonder how you use those then. I'm gonna Google that quickly, because I'm curious. Ugh. Well, Google was remarkably unhelpful. I would like to know if I can effectively put it in his inventory. I'm going to do this today, and along the way I'm going to put the Dark Seal in Hubert's inventory and see if he can use it that way. Because that's the only thing I can think of, and if that is the case, then that seems a bit annoying. Guess we'll find out. There's all these guides for how to get one, but none on how to use them, and that saddens me. Right. Again, I'd like to use this opportunity to level up Lindy, if I can.
For the Empire. Let's make this quick. I'll do my best.
I'm awake. Not.
Welp. Let's try that again, shall we? That was very good for improving Lindy. And then since I can do another one, I may as well see if I can finish getting Lindy up to the correct level. Or the one I'm aiming for anyway. Because I would like him to have the stat boost that level 30 shall bring him. Don't know how many of these battles I'll keep in, because I wasn't talking much during the last one, but we'll see, I guess.
Do what it takes.
There we go.
Battle done.
Sweet. Now I guess I just try and keep him alive for the rest of this battle. Just in case that does lose the EXP, though I genuinely don't know if it does. It's a free-for-all now, guys. Sweet. More helpful money. So that's that done. I really need to start taking what classes I want them to be later on into account earlier in the game. Because it's all very well getting here now and trying to start them all on riding, but there's only so much you can do. Right. Classroom time it is. Oh good, Ferdinand.
Take that!
Fighting more intensely than usual?
Yes, I am in a hurry. Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops. 5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included. I always thought I would be the one to unseat him. But she did it instead, with all the ease and indifference of someone cracking an egg. Now, as the head of House Eyre, I serve Edelgard. I have to accept that I am her subordinate, working beneath her to reunify Fodlan. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious. She never stops moving forward. Single-minded, never wavering. But where does that leave me? Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing.
It's not true. I mean, it kind of is in this playthrough, but that's more my fault than
But
his.
it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities.
Oddly, Hubert would disagree with you.
She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all. As the head of the noble House Ire, I must be able to achieve results. But all my efforts have come to nothing. Results are everything. I have not shown results, so I will be stagnating here forever.
Journey, not the
I
destination.
appreciate that, but it is not enough to persuade me. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone. Even so, may I ask a favor?
Yeah?
Professor, please keep an eye on my progress. I would appreciate if you were always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
I presume this is our A support then. Only B? Good grief. A support must be impressive if B was already implying that.
That wasn't...
Another gain from mortal risk.
Guess I need to know this stuff, huh?
Well done, Professor. Thank you.
Sweet. Right. It's still not an option. I can make him a dark mage. But there's meant to be a, better one than that. Because I would say it's Dark Knight, but that doesn't need a Dark Seal. I'm gonna Google it again, hang on. Ugh, so I Googled it again. I'm back 10 years later. And it looks like it's possible that you have to get them into a Dark Mage and then use another Dark Seal to get them into Dark Bishop. And if that's the case, I really don't think I'm going to get it done at this part of the game, so I'm giving up. Basically. Right, what can I make you? Okay, I can't make you a Grimoire, so I assume that's female only. But that is really unhelpful, because that means I can't do anything helpful with you. No offense, Lindy, but that sucks. Oh, all that effort for nothing. Right. For today, I'm going to increase motivations. And then I will probably leave it there. We'll see what happens after today. Okay, Yuritsa.
Demon. Thank you.
Time to fight with you to get more supports. Because I'm still really curious about this man.
What do you...
Sure.
Thank you. Yes.
Future, childhood memories, you seem well. I don't want to ask him any of these. Childhood memories? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Gardening mishaps, last battle, I know he likes that.
Yes.
You look up to, shareable snacks, past laughs. Snacks?
Oh.
Yeah! See, we're getting there.
Better at fighting than talking.
Blush, praise or commend. Blush? No. I didn't know what to pick there, but whatever. Oh, I have a thing for someone who wears black armor, don't I?
That is mine.
Sweet. How are we doing? Not there yet. Okay. There we go. Right. Are you on the map yet? Not yet. So I'll use up my last couple of points and see if it works again. I love how easy it is to get supports when you only have one person you're definitely grinding for.
Even though one of the I'm weak.
Sweet, we've got it. Way too easy. Not that I'm complaining.
Professor, the way your sword glides through the air, I am in awe. You, paired with that sword, it may bring about my end.
Do you want to die?
I do not know. Perhaps I do.
Are you okay, Yuritsa?
Long ago, when the Death Knight saw you in the Holy Mausoleum, I came to an understanding that it is you, and you alone, who are capable of slaying me. Only you, with your sword, can do it. Upon reflection, I can see that our encounter was fated to happen. Ever since then, I've been thinking.
Why was I chosen?
Why indeed? Why was the Death Knight fixated so fervently upon you? At that moment, he fell under your spell. You, who wields the sword of the Creator. And now, as I fight alongside you, I too fall victim to your spell. That I am unable to fight you is truly regrettable.
Their support is just going to be them fighting, isn't it? Here and now.
Now is not the time.
Boo.
Uniting Fodlan and overthrowing the church are mere trivialities to me. All I truly need is you. You and nothing else.
It feels like you like me. Oh, that sounds very nice. Oh, this might have the new award for Most Awkward Love Confession. It feels like you like me.
Perhaps that is true, viewed in a certain light. And please, don't get yourself killed by some foolish brigands. You must live, that we might fight one another to the death. I must know which one of us will emerge victorious. For now, I will have to use my imagination and savor the potential outcomes of that future. I can see it now. You swiftly dodging my blade, and then at last, your sword piercing my flesh.
Once again, I'm worried about him.
I stumble to the ground, gasping for air, breathing my last. Or perhaps my blade will pierce you first.
Yuritsa. Mate. This is really quite quality. I'm glad I did this. Do you really want to keep going with this?
No. That is enough. I must refrain from such fantasies. They make my urge to slay you all the stronger.
Great!
It is enough to stand by your side while I await that day of true pleasure.
There's something so creepy about this. I'm counting on you?
Indeed. You and I are fated to be intertwined. I will follow you to the very gates of hell.
So is he my Hubert now? Because this feels a lot like Hubert and Edelgard. It's also very awkward, like theirs was. Following people to the gates of hell, that seems like a very them thing, and apparently it's also me and Yuritsa now. Now I'm really curious about his S support as well. Dear Lord. Oh, what is going on in this game? It sure is an experience.
Me and it lets me be close to you, right? Oh, I just realized.
Okay, I completely missed
Just as I thought,
that.
everything went smoothly. Having you around really helped things along. Me and Marianne? Well, this should save both time and effort.
Time and effort? What does that mean?
It lets me be close to you, right? Oh, I just realized how that sounds. Please don't take it the wrong way. Just as I thought, everything went smoothly. Having you around really helped things along. Thank you.
Yes, it appears that we were lucky.
Oh, those two are so great.
I think I've got the idea.
See, I'm stuck now because I ship them way more than I ship Lindy and Byleth.
Sparks pleasure.
Did he just say the sparks pleasure? Dear Lord. But anyway, as I was saying, I have a conundrum this time with S support because Lindy is the one who I would choose if I were Byleth. As in, like, if I actually had to make a sensible choice because I like him. But I have other people whose S supports I'm a lot more curious about. Like Hubert, for one. Yuritsa, I'm really curious about now. So I'm kind of like, do I leave Linhardt and Marianne to be together? And then one day maybe I can come back and support Linhardt with male Byleth, which is what I was planning to do in the first place. It's hard to say. I guess we'll find out at some point. Right, I'm going to double check certifications. Again. Oh, you have a slight chance of passing. Very tempted to try that for you, actually. Right. And I have some more bullion, don't I? Oh, I thought I did. Is it in someone's inventory? Yes. Sweet. Alright, Bernadetta, let's do this. Oh! So close! Hopefully soon. Anyway, I know I've been recording for over 2 hours again, but I don't want it to end yet, so I'm going to do some more supports.
Hubert, I have a request to give you, if I may be doing that.
Hello, Petra. How unusually formal.
You are always comparing me against Edelgard. I have been observing you, and you are not often making comparisons like that. So why are you always comparing me? I do not enjoy being compared.
An astute observation. I should point out that such a comparison only reflects well on you. I am perhaps doing so because you are both royalty.
That is not making sense to me. In battle, you and I are the same. Neither of us has a higher rank than general. Edelgard is leading the entire army. But you and I are both leading a part of the army. That should be making us... what is it? Comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms, you say?
When you are looking at me, you are thinking of me compared to Edelgard. But I want you to be looking at me as only myself. Do you have understanding? I do not want you seeing me as foreign royalty, but as your comrade in arms, who is working with you at your side.
I understand you now. It seems I've done you a great disservice, Petra. Your friendship is important to me. I am sorry that I failed to make that clear.
Please hold, your friendship is important to me. Oh, Hubert, you absolute madman.
By comparing you to Lady Edelgard, I have treated you merely as one chasing after her shadow. I have done so even while believing that the Empire and Bridget would never go to war again.
Do you really think you can stop comparing? I am knowing well that Edelgard takes a big place inside your heart.
I do not fully understand it. But when I look at you, I simply cannot help but think of Her Majesty.
Because you love her too? Are we about to have another awkward love confession from Hubert? Because they're my favourite things.
Your past, full of hardship, your unwavering determination, your uncommon excellence. As such, I cannot promise never to compare you. But I will try my best to do so less often.
For now, that will be okay. But I will not be giving up on this. And I want you knowing that one day, when you are comparing, you will be finding I have won the comparison.
Dear Lord, what is it hailing outside? Whatever it is, it's really loud. That's so weird. Anyway, sorry about getting distracted by the weather again.
What an amusing thing to say. Lady Edelgard's face would contort most bitterly were she to hear it.
Be marking my words, Hubert. One day, between the two of us, you will be choosing me.
Oh, everyone loves Hubert, I guess. I do kind of like the whole roulette thing that's going on of we have all of these A support options. Who will they S support?
Ah, here you are.
What's up, Lynn? Come to invite me to dinner?
Well, that too, but first there is something I wish to say. I believe I previously implied that it's okay to live out your days by running away from what troubles you, and I think that I was unkind to you.
What are you talking about?
To be honest, while I try to be easygoing, I currently feel a bit uneasy about something. One of the effects of running away constantly is that eventually one runs out of places to, well, run. Because I avoid memories I find unpleasant, the number of things I avoid is forever increasing.
Huge mood.
I've never learned to deal with the pain of my past, so I can never increase my tolerance toward new pains.
And?
That's all. But there are some nights where it really worries me.
That's what you wanted to say? It'd be the same if you weren't avoiding things. You'd just be up at night wondering what was coming next. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you showing me a glimpse of your real self for the first time.
For the first time? Each time I speak, I show my real self.
So, what about that conversation we had?
Which conversation?
When you said I was a great woman, was that true?
Of course. You have too low an opinion of yourself.
I thought you were just trying to make me feel better. I didn't really think you looked at me that way, Lynn.
Why? Is it so strange? You seemed rather happy about it at the time.
It's not weird. Okay, it's kind of weird. You're weird, Lynn. You know, I'm hungry all of a sudden. Maybe I laughed too much.
Good. I was going to invite you to dinner.
You were?
When I walked in, you asked if I'd come to invite you to dinner. I said yes, but I can't be bothered to walk into town. Shall we visit the dining hall?
What? Oh, fine. Show me this easygoing way of yours.
Although if I don't S support Linhart in the end and he S supports someone other than Marianne, I'm gonna be mad. Just putting that out there.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked after flowers a lot back home. I like them. They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you. And they're sweet.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet, but, you know what I mean.
You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them. But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. You made quite a few friends at the academy, didn't you? I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just
Pretend you didn't hear anything.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery. I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
That mind of yours. No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger. But now, I've changed in that regard. So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for! 5 years' worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once! Ah!
It's okay, Bernadetta. I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look! This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
I think that they're one of the people who can get endings with each other. Pretty sure I heard that. If so, I liked that. I think that was nice. Right, I have far too many more supports to read considering I've been recording for 2.5 hours again, so I'm gonna have to leave it there, sadly. It won't be that long when I edit it, but, you know, I'd like to actually be able to upload it without my internet entirely dying, so I'll stop here. Oh, today's been fun. I've recorded this episode right after the last one, and I feel like a lot has happened. And a lot has made me sad. But, you know, that's part of the game. And I chose this route, so, you know, should have seen that coming. So until next time, when we get towards the end of it, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!